Well, the footy is back, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. I can smell it. Everyone can smell it. Even I got the jersey back on for the first time in nearly since September. So, as you can tell, it looks pretty tight on me at the moment. I definitely need to lose a few kegs before the start of the NRL season, that is for sure. But we are here. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Hainsey coming back for another video. And today, we're here to preview the first game of the NRL pre-season challenge for the Sydney Roosters. They take on the Melbourne Storm at GHMBA Stadium in Geelong, the home of the Geelong Cats there. It's an AFL ground. And they've played rugby league there before, I think, against, maybe it was a trial last year or something like that. And they've also played, they've had AFL there as well, so, you know, no, not AFL, they've had A-League there as well, so they've had regular grounds as well. But that's beside the point. We're here to preview this game. It is on a Sunday afternoon, 12:50 my time, 1:50 for all our fans in New South Wales. I can't wait for what's going to be definitely an interesting way to start the season. So, without further ado, let's get into this preview. Before we do those, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn notifications on to see more videos like this one. We are currently at 637 subscribers. So, all the subscribers, thank you so far for subscribing to the channel. We need more, definitely 1,000 subscribers is the goal by the end of the year. So, let's get that achievement happening. Alright, guys, I'm going to shut up now and get into this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here is my preview for the Melbourne Storm taking on the mighty Sydney Roosters in the first game of the pre-season trial. Let's go. Come on! Alright, let's get into this preview now. Obviously, like I said, the Melbourne Storm take on the Sydney Roosters at GHMBA Stadium in Geelong. 12:50 kickoff, Queensland time, 1:50 New South Wales and Victorian time. It's going to be a good game, this one. I probably will live stream it because I've got nothing better to do on a Sunday afternoon, that's for sure. Let's go through into a little bit of the team news for... we'll start with the Melbourne Storm because they are the home team. It's not a really strong side there, as you expect, compared to the Roosters side, and I'll explain why in a minute. So, obviously, yeah, there's a few changes there for the Melbourne Storm. But obviously, like I said, they're not going to play their full-strength team out there. So, here it is now. So, fullback, they got S. Falago, W. Warbrick, Reema Smith, Justin Olam, D. Arima, T. Wishart, J. Pezzett, A. Peen, B. Garlick, Christian Welsh, C. Jake Chan, Chris Lewis, Josh King, I'm guessing, A. Gurdon, V. Young Tonamapia, J. Grant, E. Katoa, J. Nikarima, Russell Smith, Craig Guy, I'm guessing, Grant Anderson, A. Hinchy, L. Vapua, K. Bradley, C. Murray, J. Patterson, S. Galena, and M. Lehman. Yeah, Cameron Murray's now playing for the Storm, right? So that is the Storm lineup for this clash against the Roosters. Now, look, obviously, there's a few names in there that the Roosters should be fucking, well, not shouldn't be, but like should be, or interested in. Would be definitely like the likes of Christian Welsh back from injury. Yeah, he did his Achilles in round 1 last year. Like Reema Smith, Justin Olam, the three recognising that starting 13. On the bench, you got the likes of Young Tonamapia, Grant Anderson, Nikarima, the likes of those guys. So those guys are going to look out for. They're playing a young lineup there. The Storm. Like obviously, you're allowed to play 28 players in the trials, and that's exactly right. There's a few Sunshine Coast boys there, and a few Brisbane Tigers there too as well. So as you expect, they're not going to play their full strength team definitely. But you look at the Roosters lineup. I'll get it in just a moment. So it's a decent squad there for the Storm. Obviously, the results ain't mattering right here. Obviously, they're going to give these young fellas a crack. But with the Roosters side, it's a lot interesting than you expect. So here's the Roosters lineup. So you got King at fullback, Tupo Suali'i, Poga, Parlo, Kiri, Walker, Lodge, Brandon Smith, the Cheese, Lindsay Collins, Egan Butcher, Wong, Radley, Victor the Inflictor, Drew Hutchinson, Fletcher Baker, Jake Turpin, Toa May, Nathaniel White, I think, Ben Thomas, Fakatomafi, Deccan, Tapua, Voa, Borati, Karolafu, Sandon Smith, El Zakum, and Katoa. Obviously, if I got those names wrong, I apologise. Now, the thing that's interesting there, our spine, apart from King and Teddy, it's pretty much our spine that we're going to play all season. And I do, and for me, I do include Radley in the spine because Locke is basically a second half anyway. But you look at it, you got Radley there, your front row of Lodge and Collins, the Cheese is at 9, Kiri and Walker, and then you got Tupo and Suali'i. Now, it's a bit interesting one there. It's a really interesting one. Like, obviously, the way I see it, everyone's thinking, oh, why the hell the Roosters? Oh, they want to win for the money and all that. Blah, blah, blah. It's not like that. It's getting our combinations right. We saw last year how terrible we were at the start of the season. Robbo wants his first 2 games, and this is what I screamed out this to happen. The Cheese is going to play in these trials. And you might be thinking, oh, injuries and all that, and yes, we have lost Connor Watson and all that, but the thing is, the main thing that why I'm happy that we've got the Cheese at hooker, Radley at 13, Kiri and Walker in the halves, is because we get our combinations right. We get our combinations right. Yeah, we don't need Teddy. We don't need Teddy playing in these trials. We don't need Manu. He's injured anyway. We don't need Manu playing. But I'm just glad that we've got our spine playing. And you know what? They're not even going to play the full game. They're going to play half an hour max. They'll play half an hour. Robbo will want everything that he needs from these 4 players in particular. Obviously, Suali'i, he's yet to play. He's going to play in the centres. Because that's where everyone thinks he's going to play this year. He's going to be in the centres. He's going to do what he needs to do. And then he's going to bring everyone off. You watch. He'll come to a certain point in this game where he will take off the halves. And Brandon Smith, Jake Turpin will come in and play hooker. He'll take out Kieran Walker. Sandon Smith will go in the halves. Like Nathaniel White, Thomas. He'll bring on Lodge and Collins. He'll take our main players in that starting 13 off the field. He'll take off Tupo. He'll take off Suali'i. When he'll take off Parlo. Maybe not Parlo, but he'll take off definitely Tupo Suali'i. The main of these guys playing in this game, the main players playing in this game, is getting our combinations right. Robbo wants anything that he wants from these guys. He'll get 25, 30 minutes out of them. Then he'll bring them off. That's all he wants from them. And he'll probably do the game next week against Manly. He will just try and get all these players off the field. He'll get them on. He'll do what he needs to do with them. When he's satisfied that he's got what he's want out of them, he'll bring them off. As simple as that. He's not going to play the full 80 minutes. He's not going to bring them back on after. So just say he plays 30 minutes, he's happy with them, he'll take them off. Even if we're losing, he will not bring them back on because it's just a trial. It's just about getting the combination right. That's what this all is. This is what it all is. And obviously, some of these guys here will feature with the Sydney Roosters reserve grade team this season. Obviously, like King, Polgar, Wong, Nathaniel White, Ben Thomas, Terrell Maid even, Fletcher Baker, Sandon Smith, Katoa. All these guys here that are on the bench will probably be a part of the reserve grade team this year. And it's good to see. Like I said, I've said it before that we've got our own reserve grade team this year for the first time, which is really good to see. So it's going to be interesting to see where we go in this. Obviously, with the Melbourne Storm, like the likes of Christian Welch playing, it's coming back from injury. The Roosters are coming back. Basically, the only reason why our main boys are playing is get our combinations right, and exactly what we're seeing so far, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So I'm very interested to see how they go. I'm very interested to see how Brandon Smith goes. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see how he goes. If he can get, he just wants some good service out of him. Like I said, 30 minutes out of him, and then he's off, and then he won't come back on. Pretty simple as that. So this is a trial, it's just a hit out to see how you go with our combinations. See if our combinations with, obviously at a dummy half you go Cheese out of dummy half to Radley, to Keary or Walker, then straight onto the fullback, which will be King today, or Teddy normally, or King, and then to our left-hand side of like Crichton. Well, it's going to be Egan Butcher today on Sunday, but like Egan Butcher, the back rower, then Suoliti and Tupa on the wing. It's going to be a damaging left side this year. I can promise if we stay fit. So, like I said, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of a tip though. I'm gonna say 26-16 to the Roosters. I think the Roosters in that first half an hour will blitz Melbourne off the park, and then it'll be a pretty old-fashioned kind of second half with not really much happening. So I'm gonna go the Roosters 26-16. Like I said, I'm not really interested in the result. I'm just focusing on the likes of Suoliti, Tupou, Keary, Walker, Cheese, Radley, all those boys get what they want. Robbo gets what he wants out of them and just brings them off. So hopefully that's the goal there. I will be live streaming this game to see how we go. So until then, I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's our first preview of the season. I can't wait for the trials. I might do a bit of a review next week, or who knows. But we'll see how we go. We've got so much stuff planned in 2023, that's for sure. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications on, see more videos like this one. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Enjoy the video. Keep liking and subscribing. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. You guys know the drill. Alright guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, it's bye for now.